Hi YouTube. So I thought I would make this video because this is a story that I have found myself telling my friends a lot lately. Um, I've been really into the law of attraction um, for a while now, but like especially right now. And it only just now kind of hit me like how many things that I've actually been able to attract. So I wanted to put this out there and just help anybody that's trying to attract anything. Um, because this is the most significant, the most valuable thing that I have manifested so far. So it just kind of shows me that anything really is possible. So I wanted to send that message out today. So I didn't really use any specific like technique for this. I know some people use like water or scripting or painting is something that I do personally, or drawing. But for this, I mainly just visualized it, and I have a vision board that I put everything up on. I call it my inventory. Keyword is invent ori, inventory, invent ori. So, yeah. So one day I got an email from my student advisor um, saying that there was going to be a scholarship given, and it was a $1,500 grant, and it was for my department, which is the School of Recreation and Tourism. And they were going to give three away. They were going to give one to the recreation management majors, which is me, one to sport management, and then one to kinesiology, I think. So I thought, wow, like I have a pretty good chance at winning this if I apply. But there are still a ton of people in the rec management field. And what I'm studying is kind of like a small concentration inside recreation management. So I was like, you know what? Like, I'm going to give this a shot. Why not? So I went ahead and applied. Um, it was a really easy application process. I had to um, kind of fill out a survey and then write like a paper. And in the paper, I focused mostly on my different jobs that I've had throughout my early career as a student, high school and college student. So nothing special really. You know, I didn't really think that anything was separating me from anybody else who was applying. A lot of my colleagues have had really cool jobs in recreation, and so have I, just because I happen to be from an area that has a lot of recreation jobs. So that's how I got into this whole thing. But anyway, um, yeah, I didn't really think that I stuck out. In order to win, I think you had a GPA of you had to have a GPA of like 3.5, and I wasn't even really sure if I had that or not. I didn't even really bother checking, but I submitted it because I thought, hey, like why not? And then I thought maybe I could use the law of attraction for this. So I did. I made a little card, um, and I put it on my vision board. It says, "Congratulations, Teresa. Um, Here is your scholarship, $1,500 from George Mason University." If you watched my other video, you'll know that that's where I go. Um, and I just kind of put it up on my vision board, somewhere where I can see it every day. It's right above my desk here. So I just look at the things up there every single day, and I kind of visualize like already having them, you know? The most important thing about this whole process is you can't say I want this. It's much more efficient to say I have it. I already have it. So the other main thing that I would do is I would just visualize myself getting that email that said that I won. So I would like close my eyes, think about like getting a notification from my Mason email, and like think about how I would feel if I got an email saying that I won the scholarship. Um, so I would feel really happy, overjoyed, you know, just like excited to tell my parents, excited to tell my friends, just flex on everybody, I guess. No, not really. But yeah, I just like envision all of that happening, close my eyes, like pretend that I'm going on my phone, like, you know, all of that. So that was another thing I did. And then the last thing that I think was important in this whole process was I spoke about it a lot to people. I was like always telling people, "Oh, I applied for this scholarship. I really hope I get it." Getting a lot of positive energy from my friends, like, "Oh yeah, you're totally gonna get it," you know. I even talked to some other people I knew who applied for it about it. Just like keep talking about whatever it is you're trying to manifest, and that will definitely help you. But talk about it, make sure you're talking about it in a very positive way. Like, oh, I can't wait to get it. Um, so I would talk to other people about it. So again, the three main things I did was put it on my vision board, envision it, and talk about it. So it was a pretty long process. Um, like, I guess it took them a while to choose the winners of it. I think it was about a month or a month and a half. So I was waiting for a pretty long time to find out. So by that time, I had kind of just forgotten about it, really. Like, I was still talking about it, but I was kind of like, meh, you know, if I win, that's totally awesome. If I don't, it's whatever. I'll apply for the next one. So um, I think I applied around November, early November. So then we had finals and went on break. And I went home for winter break. And I remember I was just home one day, sitting in the kitchen looking at the squirrels outside, and I get a notification from my email. And I opened it, and it was a lady I had never heard of before. So I thought, maybe it's just junk mail. I might as well open it. I'm on break. I have a lot of free time, whatever. And I open it, and I had to read it like 3 different times because it was one of the people involved with the scholarship emailing me to let me know that I was one of the winners. So, yeah, that was really exciting. It was surreal because it was like everything that I had visualized was right there. So it was pretty amazing. And I somehow I just knew like it was because of all the thought I had put into getting it, you know? So just to show you some proof, I have this pay stub from the check. You can see $1,500 there at the bottom. They also gave me this cute certificate of scholarship. Here it is. Yeah, so there you have it. This is the biggest thing I've manifested so far. Those are just my techniques that I use. I don't think there's any specific technique that really works in general, but you have to find what works for you. And then just really focus on the feeling of what it's going to feel like when you win that scholarship or when you win whatever it is you want to get. So I hope this helped, and good luck manifesting.